went to do a site survey, caught a shooting on my camera instead. A genuine mob hit. What are the odds?
Play that again.
How much do they pay for something like this anyway?
Problem I've seen.
What problem?
Angle's off. Can't see if Johnny has a gun in his hand or not.
One thing you can't mistake is that Sonny drew his gun and shot Johnny point blank in the chest. Anything else that night?
Well, all I saw was what was on the video. The young guy had his arm up like he was holding something. I figured it was a gun, but he could have been handing Corinthos a breath mint for all I know.
There's not much to go on.
There's more than we had before. I'll show Diane, see what she thinks.
All right, we're gonna need you to take your computer.
But I haven't heard an offer yet.
Oh, well, how about this one? You hand over the footage or get called in to testify against Sonny Corinthos at his trial. Detective Falconeri.
Now I know who you are. You work for Corinthos.
Yeah. So, you either deal with him or you work with me. It's your choice.
Look, I don't want any trouble with Mr. Corinthos. I was just there doing my job.
All right, I'm just trying to do my job. Well, you're going to help out a lot if we can borrow that footage.
It shows your boss shooting someone. Don't you want to keep that away from the cops?
Don't make a mask again.
I'll let you know when you can come pick it up from the station.
No, you can keep it as long as you like. Look, I just want you to let Mr. Corinthos know that it was a complete misunderstanding. I wasn't spying on him or anything.
Wait. Can you step outside for a minute? I need to have a word with Jason.
Oh, it's no problem. I'll just be outside. Now make sure no one bothers you, huh?
This video's not enough to prove Sonny shot Johnny in self-defense.
But Johnny did have something in his hand. I mean, if Diane can at least argue that it could have been a gun. Mind you, Claire's got a recording of Sonny laying out his whole plan to provoke Johnny and call it self-defense.
Okay, so we're right back where we started.
Not necessarily. There is a way this could work out for everybody, but I'm going to need your help pulling it off.
705,
I'm pretty sure your well-mannered mother taught you to knock.
You don't mention my mother around me.
All right. You want to talk about Daddy?
Gotta get well present for you, Johnny. Recognize this? Yeah, these were taken the night of the shooting on Baker Street. Now, a picture really is worth 1,000 words. I mean, this one tells me everything I wanted to know. Why you didn't pull the trigger. It's because somebody was watching. Construction worker, you remember him? Well, thanks to his camera phone, I now have footage of you pointing a gun at Sonny. Which means you made a false statement. That's a serious offense. So is brandishing a weapon in an open place. You're looking at a boatload of charges, Johnny. Or you could walk away from all this a free man.
What's the catch?
It's time you and Sonny called it a draw. If you want to keep these photos out of the prosecutor's hands, you got to put aside all your plans for revenge. No more shootouts in the street. No more using Sonny's kids to get under his skin. You got to sit down with him and hammer out a truce you can both live with.
Offering to misplace evidence, Detective, that's a slippery slope. You sure Sonny's worth your career?
Yeah, look, Johnny, this is a one-time deal. But if you think you can get a better deal with the DA's office, then be my guest, buddy.
What would be the point? Guess you got everything you need to prove Sonny's telling the truth? Yeah, I had a gun. And I was gonna kill him. But the construction worker showed up.
What'd you do with the gun?
Last thing I remember is Sonny pulling the trigger. Someone must have come by and taken it.
So we got a deal or what?
Well, if my choice is peace or going to prison, I'll take the truce.
I take it, Jason filled you in.
Well, I know there's no doubt about what happened on Baker Street now.
Right, it's what happens next that matters the most. Okay, we got both of you here at the table. The rest is up to you. Think you can put your egos aside and do what's right for everyone involved? Hope so.
I just went to the hospital to check on John, and the nurse said that he left with you.
Yeah, so?
So, Dante, he's recovering from a gunshot wound. If you want to question him, why don't you... What the hell is that? What is he doing in there with Sonny? Did you make that happen?
I found some footage that backs up Sonny's story. Johnny came clean, didn't want to face charges.
Oh, how convenient is that? You want to tell me what happened to be on this tape that you and Jason just happened to find?
I can't discuss this stuff with you. It's an open investigation.
You don't want to discuss it with me because I always know if you're lying. You never could keep a damn thing from me, Dante, so why don't you stop trying? Okay? You backed Johnny into a corner with a bogus tape, didn't you?
You got him in a room with Sonny, okay? It doesn't mean they're gonna work anything out.